Good morning, YouTube. This man always George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Body Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, I was on Facebook, was doing a little, surfing, and I saw on my timeline a lady who I follow. Is her today is her birthday, and this lady is a legend. She's been in the game for quite some time, and many of you may not recognize her, but if you are a true fan of female bodybuilding, especially old school, you might recognize this one, Miss Gabriella Szikszay. Now, Miss Gabriella is originally from Hungary, and she started her bodybuilding path around about the 80s. She is one of these ladies who are just amazing, great physique, great look to her. She had a great, path in the sport of bodybuilding. Now, she also competed in mixed pairs. Mixed pairs is not as popular division as it was. It was very popular overseas. People like Laura Craval, Juliet Bergman, Diane Dennis competed in it. And they did pretty well after the transition into regular bodybuilding. But Gabriella, she is one of the ladies that I would say who had a boots on the ground 10 toes down. Now, she earned her pro card in 1991 at the World Amateur Championships. And then, she made her debut in bodybuilding in 92 at the Olympia. Now, she took 16th place, but you got to remember, it was a tough lineup back then. You had people like Audrey Harris White, Sharon Bernot, you had also Linda Murray, you had Laura Craval. These ladies were just the peak of female bodybuilding. And when you look at it, these ladies, it kind of reminds you of they were the precursor for women's physique. You look at them, and Audrey, she's kind of like she looks like the before of Andrea Shaw. Now she did pretty well after a while. She came back and competed next year in '94, and she came back in '93. I'm sorry, I want to make sure I get my timelines right. And she competed at the Jantana. And Jantana was a standalone show for only women's bodybuilding. It was the only few shows that only had just the women. They hadn't shared stages with the men. And she took ninth place at the '93 Jantana. Then she came back in '94 and she competed at the Miss Olympia, and she went up a space with the 15th. And then she competed in '95, and after that she retired. So she decided to settle down, do like all women from bodybuilding, to have a life, to start a family. She got married, she had a daughter, and also about Miss Gabriella, she's also a grandmother, and she still had a passion for fitness and bodybuilding. So she competed in the NAC, which is a division that's popular overseas, where she competed in masters. She did pretty good. She won some championships and placed in the top in her division. So in her class. And I believe this woman, this was when she started around 2016. And I'm telling you, even though she hadn't competed for almost maybe nearly 20 years, she looked pretty impressive. I mean, dang. I mean, especially a woman being about in her, I would say, mid 50s, and coming in and having great condition. Like I said, you don't really lose muscle. It's just there. You just gotta work hard to bring it up. So after a while, she competed. Her last competition was 2018, and like any competitor, she just relaxed and enjoyed the time with her family, her daughter, her grandson. And I mean, you got to respect her passion for the sport of bodybuilding. Like I said, this is a lady that needs to be recognized for her commitment and passion. Now she lives in Germany where she works, and she still trains and stays in good shape. But like I said, she's an amazing lady. One of these ladies, like I said, you recognize for being a pioneer in the sport of bodybuilding, especially as I'm fond of women from Eastern Europe who come in this sport. They just bring a beautiful level of muscle and just unbelievable. But Miss Gabriella, she's one of the ladies I like to say again, who had her boots on the ground 10 toes down. She is an unsung legend. And a lot of ladies like her need to be recognized for the commitment and passion in the sport of bodybuilding. And today is her birthday, and she's in her 60s. And she still looks great for a woman her age. Like I said, the fitness life, if you keep it up and follow it, you know what, you don't look as old as you like you should, like some people you ought to be. But like I said, she's an amazing lady. I follow on Facebook. I think she's a woman to be recognized for her commitment and passion for the sport of bodybuilding, and the contribution she has contributed to the sport. So I want to wish Miss Gabriella a very happy birthday, and I hope she has many, many more. He's a man always George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bodybuilding Talk. Like, don't like, subscribe, subscribe. Happy birthday, Miss Gabrielle.